So this is an interesting composition, and this is something that I think Team Portugal and Kashera, they've been all about in previous seasons, if they feel like this composition is going to work for them again.
Well, you've got everything you might need, but don't quite get the knock. That's everything you wanted, but it looks like there is going to be assistance coming from elsewhere, and there we go. The Forge get eliminated, our first team out. But now TSM Phoenix have got engaged in this fight. They have decided to push, but it doesn't look like it's going so great. They were able to get one knock on to stay healthy, but it looks like it's a 2 versus 1 now, and it's going to be cleanup crew wiping on in to finish things off here, and TSM Phoenix will be eliminated as another few squads fell. 16 squads now remain. Make it 15, because Aurora will pick up the pieces. Well, but now it's about where do you go from here? You've got to drop, but maybe you need to use some smoke just to get the vision cleared of other teams here.
I mean, one thing they could do is drop down and use that gravitational lift from Horizon just to bop and weave a little bit longer than if they didn't have that for their availability. They're going to drop down right now, so that takes quite a lot of damage. They're trying to play the head glitch here, and there is that Horizon Q to get them up into the sky. Infinite will be taken down in the meantime. Alliance in the kill feed as well. Hardeki all on his own. It will be Aurora eliminated. 2 squads remaining, and one of them is Alliance.
LCDF France versus Alliance. Of course, this is Alliance home. This is their territory, and they want to push on their advantage here, and they're trying to, but they can't find them right now.
The game of hide and seek. Someone's going to have to drop. It's going to be LCDF France. The question is, do they have the Q available? It looks like they don't from the Horizon, which is going to make this a little bit of an ugly landing. Alliance in position to clean this one up. Effect, it's all up to you, but no, he can't do it. And LCDF France come through in game 1 here in EMEA with the first win of season 20.
No points for almost anyone in terms of placement. Only kills right now with 19 teams still remaining. But that is going to stop quickly. Bambino looking to go down. Tolkien, though, saves the day. I think that was JMW from Cold, who had been outside and had tried to come back in, and now unfortunately met their demise there. We have 17 squads left, and it looks like the number could drop even further. And now we finally start to get some placement points. 15 squads still remaining as we head into nearly the end of this game.
As Infinite, you have to imagine the comms are flooded at the moment because they are just fighting against everyone and the elements that are around them, but they have been able to hold things off. The bad thing here is they still have to move. They are not in the next circle, and it looks like their journey begins now.
Big time stuff here as the move has to continue from LCDF France. They will go out. It will not be a final 2 for them any longer. Oh, but you can see Kiner. Maybe a relic of it. Zidane, could he pull off something crazy? No. They will fall as we now bring it down to 7. Aurora simply on the edge. Really nice position. Kajera also running that crypto. That's going to be a big EMP. And here, Hardeki bringing back one of the oldest legends in Apex Legends. One of the first legends ever to be released into this game. Now, in the newest season, 20 seasons later, we'll see if they can get a win.
And only 5% off that ultimate, and I'm fairly certain that the Lifeline hasn't been able to use that care package upgrade yet, so it means now the ultimate's going to come down and Aurora are going to get a very late care package, but it's whether they're going to be able to actually get anything out of that care package with all the carnage that's about to unfold. So we'll have to see whether they're able to do so as Team Portugal now start to press off their building and towards TSM Phoenix, but they get eliminated, so now it's on to the next tier.
Oh, he's got to throw his ultimate down. Got to do it. Oh, post kill has it, but doesn't go down. It's just a rotation here so well, and Hardeki's going to try to play off of it. OJ Rain ends up cleaning at least 1 up. They've got to do 2, though. Rain, can he go back to back? Oh, Aurora! They clean it up. OJ Rain with the clutch and 9 impulse, and Hardeki come out alive.
But as both teams are trying to press their advantage.
We've seen the evac tower go down to try and combat the Horizon Q, which has taken LVH up to heights. However, LVH doing a pretty good job to hold right now. LVH got some initial damage, and Lifey will get that first knock. However, it's going to be traded out, and Jay Hanzo is down to barely any HP. He'll go down. Lifey, who couldn't get into the previous game, has to introduce himself to this one, though. It's a 1v1, if I can see this one correctly, to win this contest.
Only 9 bullets in the car, but has plenty of light ammo, so that's going to be a lifesaver for sure. Good initial damage. It's just poking and prodding and confirmation that maybe it's just going to be a white you're going up against rather than a blue. It should be easy, and it will be cleaned up.
Now, Vex eliminated in the meantime. It's starting to cook a little bit here on World's Edge. One shot with the Kraber could change things, but that is narrowly going to miss.
And remember, Vex dropped in Harvester, so they weren't even able to stabilize despite it being their droppers again. It's missed. These could be huge differences if these Kraber shots were hit, but they're unable to do so. And Exo Clan may be punished as Young Hong Kong again is left as the last remaining player, but is eliminated. 11 squads now. We're close to our top 10, close to 2 placement points available for all teams that are able to get there. LCDF France are trying to throw themselves into the circle, but they they throw themselves into their doom, as now we're down to our last 10. Now they're going to have eyes on them here, but look at all the damage that's going down. It is absolute chaos happening in this final circle. Go Next get eliminated. It's 4 squads that remain.
Made in Heaven up on the high ground. One of the teams you would imagine have a great opportunity to win this game. Alliance are still strong as well, playing in and around that truck, but now you're seeing a fight go down and they're getting sent on themselves, and it might just be a case of Made in Heaven coming down from heaven to finish this game off.
Not again from the heavens, surely, but it should be a easy cleanup here now because they know there's already been damage done. They finally drop, they get the next knock, and this is going to be a wrap-up. Only one player remains unless we see something drastic, which we will not. Made in Heaven take it. Game number 3 here on World's Edge, and they make sure they capitalize from a very beneficial position.
But you can see the Alliance want to force Vex away here. They don't want to give up both of these essentially like POIs. They want to be able to fight them and own them for the rest of these games, and Vex are going to find that out, and that's effect in the kill feed. Already taken down Babylon's. Hackers is going to go in and get the second, and even though he'll go down, you would imagine that this will be a very, very comfortable win. And those bullets there, pretty much an example of backing up what I thought might be the case. Just making sure he's dead, Rain Dead is what we have to do. As well, and it's August and Hungary who zone wrap Aurora. What an amazing move this is. We'll jump into a listen in now as this fight takes place as Kinda gets damaged down.
On the left, on the left. Pop, keep going on, keep going on. Keep going. On the right side as well. Yeah. Go hard, Kinda. Right side, right side. I'm the one. Go. Scan when you how long to scan? No, 5. In front of us. Don't get one dead. Right side here. Nice. More people, yeah. Turn now. Yeah, so I'm going to kill that in the corner. Look.
And now they have Godspot. They can work their way down towards zone. All of the teams that they're going to be fighting and going up against, they're going to have the high ground over. And speaking of the high ground, here's JMW, and look at that spray with a Volt.
Already on a red, JMW working that Volt, and it's going to force Light into a very awkward position, trying to stay alive and hope that another team can take away Go Next attention. A 1v1v1 is not going to be able to happen. It's just not enough space. And even though he's running the auto ping, there's no need to know the information of where these enemies are. He does a good job, though, at making it difficult ourselves, because JMW and LCDF, as well as Forge, are now looking to Go Next, and somehow, oh my goodness, Go Next is eliminated, and that leaves just 2. It's LCDF, and I believe it's Forge.
Is there any ultimates available in this fight? You can see Psychop doesn't have the Rolling Thunder, and you would imagine he's not going to have it available, but Zidane does have the Black Hole. He throws it in, and now they take that opportunity to push while all of the vision is impaired.
And now they've got full high ground, and this is the big shift. Just because the Black Hole is there, it means that they are forcing it. And Zidane, yes, he's going to take that damage, but because of the gravity lift, he almost gets out of it. Not enough, though, Mark, and it seems like LCDF are losing 1. They're losing 2. It's going to be Forge to maybe take it. Yes, Forge! They forge their way to victory, and they take the first game on Storm Point.
As you can see, Strafey's just taking a lot of damage. These were the kind of areas you were talking about of damage output. When you have this high ground over people who are rotating in, you can do so much work from here.
Matafe gets the kill. We're all now seeing Catalyst back in the equation as well, I should say. Tanya down, Artico down as well. Last player is trying to escape, not going to be able to do so. That's Passion eliminated, who coming into this week down in the restart of the ALGS. Really good spot in the overall standings, but they've kind of struggled to get anything going.
But still 15 squads remain. Only 1 placement point for every team that's still alive at the moment. Now we're down to 14 because the Infinite will go down. Alliance start to try and make their move. The Havoc will shred through from a distance, but it's not going to be doing as much damage as you would have liked. And Alliance are just trying to stabilize at the moment.
They do have the Conduit, which is giving them a little bit more life in this fight. However, Hackett's having to hit the wall bounce and does so. Good spray to keep himself alive. Controller player in that situation is dead, but not Hackett's. ESG eliminated. August and Hungary eliminated as well. Alliance survive. Kind of sent it a little bit to try and get some space. Found somehow or other a safe spot to play, but maybe this is all now opened up for 202 inside the building to go forward. Alliance eliminated. Aurora out as well. Aftermath, as we have 3 squads remaining, are down to just 2, and it might be the blue shielded team from inside who come out and win this one.
Well, remember, 202 dropped down here at Echo, so this was the circle. This was their opportunity. This was their chance, but you mentioned it. They are on blue, so if this becomes a 3v3 engagement, they will be down when it comes to health, and at the moment, Forge are on purples. We saw some reds down below as well, so 202 are going to have to be careful when they do get involved in this fight.
The Forge are taking damage here, and they're exchanging damage, and you feel like 202 are just trying to bide their time here. And there's a cowball, which completely changes everything. Nobody expected that maybe a season ago, but 202 now move in. The Peacekeeper might be enough to chunk away for big damage towards the end of this game and win it, but I don't think they're going to be able to. And it's the Forge again here on Storm Point, who go back to pick up the win.
Yeah, just about. There was enough room for both of them to play, and the zone didn't kind of force them into each other. But speak of being forced in, Alliance are waiting on the other side, and they'll play cleanup crew here. And sadly for TSM Phoenix, this is not going to go well. They are eliminated.
We find ourselves down to 10 squads now. Zone 4 is about to close down. We are moving towards 202 and towards being cold in a good position as well. Passion finally in a good spot. Aurora, though, again, kind of... They're like the ghost in the night, right? You don't talk about them till the end game, and then all of a sudden, bang, Aurora arrive and scare the socks off you. Oh my goodness! I mentioned how Aurora likes to be the ghost in the night. Well, they're coming right up behind the Cité de France. Bangol's going to go down. They didn't get that first knock though, so they're going to have to retreat. Hardeki does get the knock though, so now they can take their time. Now they can eat a little bit of damage from this Bangol, but Odrain goes down in the meantime, just as they were trying to escape. And I wonder if this is now going to be a trade. But they do have the lifeline, which means they can get back up. He can get into zone. He's not going to be taken down. Odrain will survive here, and Aurora will survive. Le Cité de France will be eliminated, and somehow, thanks again to the lifeline, Aurora stand tall. Aurora up on the God Rock. 2 players from 202 trying to hold it down, but it's the 3 of Aurora who are moving in again here, Dan, to try and claim victory.
And Aurora just need one more point to catch up with Le Cité de France, who were in first. So if one more squad wipe, even one more kill here would do it for them, and they look like they're in prime position because again they're on reds, again they're third partying, and again it's Aurora dominating, and they push themselves into first place, and they will win this match week, and they will again assert their dominance in this region.